Very good evening to everyone. I welcome all the respected members for the today's industrial training session on so-called topic Kaizen, continuous improvement in the production flow process. Before moving on to the today's agenda, let us have a brief introduction about the topic introduction. So what do you mean by Kaizen? What is the main objective of Kaizen? So these are the certain things we are going to discuss in the first few segments of today's seminar presentation. So let us go to the basic fundamental of Kaizen in lean manufacturing. In today's high competitive industrial environment, organizations must continuously evolve. So Kaizen provides a structured yet simple approach to achieve this through small, consistent improvements. So Kaizen is a tool which helps each and every individual in the shop floor in order to show some simple improvement of various work activities to the next level. So this can be otherwise called as productivity improvement technique, Kaizen, like 5S and a Kanban system. Kaizen is also considered to be one among the productivity improvement techniques. Let us discuss the objective of Kaizen in brief. The main objective of Kaizen is to improve the productivity, quality, and the workflow efficiency. It primarily focuses on reducing the production waste, optimizing process, and ensure better utilization of resources. At the same time, Kaizen promotes teamwork, employee involvement, and problem solving mindset within the organization. So, these are the different directions of Kaizen. Now, we will get in touch with the introduction to Kaizen. So, Kaizen is a Japanese term that means change for the betterment in the workplace. It is not about the large, expensive innovation, but rather about continuous incremental improvements carried out every day within the workflow system. So Kaizen is considered to be the most powerful tool that involves everyone in the workplace, starting from the top management people to shop floor workers. So therefore, it creates a culture of continuous improvement across the organization. So Kaizen means total employee involvement. So it motivates all the people, the workers from the shop floor to the middle level management in order to follow the basic principles as quoted in the Kaizen, the continuous improvement measure. Now let us see some of the key principles of Kaizen. The Kaizen is built on a very few core principles. First is continuous improvement. There is always uh, room to improve for the continuous improvement in the daily work, what we are doing it. Second is respect for the people. Employees are encouraged to contribute many several ideas in the open forum. So this increases the employee motivation and also the empowerment at the same time. Third is standardization in the work. Successful improvements must be sustained through work standardization. Finally, Kaizen emphasizes elimination of waste and improving value-added activities. The next segment, let us discuss what are the different Types of waste in Kaizen. One of the key concepts in Kaizen, identifying and eliminating waste, also known as Muda in Japanese term. There are 7 types of waste. Say overproduction, wastage due to waiting time, wastage due to transportation, overprocessing, inventory, wastage due to motion, and defects. By reducing these waste, organization can significantly improve the workflow efficiency and also reduction of production cost. Now let us see the Kaizen process workflow. The Kaizen approaches a systematic process flow. First, first one is identifying the problem or area for better improvement. Next, analyze the root cause using appropriate tools. Then develop and implement the solutions. Finally, standardize the work improvements and continuously monitor the progress. So this structured approach ensures a long-term sustainability. So this was the general workflow pattern of the Kaizen. Now let us see what are the different tools and techniques that are used to perform Kaizen as a most powerful productive measurement tool. To support Kaizen implementation, there are several tools that are used. 5S helps to organize the workplace for efficiency and safety. PDCA cycle, plan, do, check, and act. So this ensures continuous improvement, and other tools like fishbone diagram, Pareto analysis, and value stream mapping helps to identify the problems and optimize the process. So these above tools make Kaizen more practical and quite measurable. Among all, we will now see something about PDCA cycle in Kaizen. So the abbreviation for the PDCA cycle is nothing but plan, do, check, and act. So it is considered to be one of the basic foundation and backbone of Kaizen activities. So let us see all the different phases one by one. So in planning stage, an individual is supposed to identify the problem and prepare the solution accordingly. The next one, second one is do implement the solution on a small scale approach, then analyze the results and compare with the targets to be achieved. Then finally standardize the improvements. So this cycle is repeated continuously for ongoing environment. Here are some of the benefits of Kaizen. So improved workflow efficiency increases the maximum quality output of the final product, reducing the wastage by controlling the unnecessary cost, motivating the employee in order to engage in the workflow. Then last one is developing a safer work environment to all employees within the work system. Let us see some industry example related to the topic. It is considered an example from an automobile manufacturing industry. By applying Kaizen, the company identified certain challenges present in an automobile assembly line. Later, they achieved some small improvements, say layout modification changes, and that lead to have better coordination in the work pattern by reducing the cycle time to 20%. At the same time, defects were minimized and productivity improved more significantly as a final outcome. So in this example, they applied Kaizen in an automobile assembly line layout just by literally modifying the production line of the layout. So they achieved this so-called target reduction of cycle time by 20%. This further enriches the worker productivity and also the quality and minimum number of defects. What are the challenges in Kaizen implementation? So here are certain challenges that are listed out here. Even though there are many several advantages, but at the same time, Kaizen implementation can face a lot of challenges from the human-centric point of view. Sometimes employee may resist to change due to existing habits. Lack of training can limit effectiveness. Management support is highly essential. Without it, initiatives may fail. Consistent monitoring and follow-up is the main thing that is required to make sustainable improvements. And moreover, how to integrate the Kaizen with the Industry 4.0 culture. In the modern era, the Kaizen is evolving along with Industry 4.0. Say digital tools, real-time data tracking, and smart factory technologies that enhance the continuous improvement efforts. Digital Kaizen boards, IoT monitoring, and analytics, data analytics that enable the faster decision making and better process optimization. Now let us come to the final conclusion of the today's session. At the outset, I conclude that Kaizen is not just a method, it is considered to be a mindset that has to be cultivated in each and every individual people or the work system. Even small continuous improvements that lead to have long, significant, massive results in the long term. Organizations that adapt Kaizen can achieve higher efficiency, better quality, and sustainable growth in today's competitive environment. So, with this, I thank each and every member for attending this online session on Kaizen continuous improvement. I hope that the concepts of continuous improvement, say waste elimination and employee involvement, whatever we discussed today, will add more value to your professional practices and that will help to drive excellence in your respective organization. So with this presentation, I thank each and every members. We will meet in the next upcoming the lecture series in different environment with another topic of agenda. With this, I conclude that the lean manufacturing lecture series is totally over. So we have nearly completed 5 lessons under the lean manufacturing. So thank you for your kind support and cooperation. Thanks a lot.